Some people have a strange ability to make you feel more interesting than you did 5 minutes ago. And no, they're usually not giving a motivational speech. They're curious. You tell them something, and instead of waiting for their turn to talk, they ask another question. Wait, why did you decide that? Did you always feel that way? What happened after that? And suddenly, you're explaining a story you haven't thought about in 12 years. Because here's the human pattern. Curiosity changes how a conversation feels. It tells another person, I don't think I already know everything about you. Which sounds simple, until you've had a conversation with someone whose only question is basically, when can I start talking about me again? You can actually watch them waiting. They're nodding, they're smiling. But behind the eyes, someone is stretching before their turn. Curious people do something different. They follow the detail. You casually mention that you used to paint. They don't just say, oh, cool. They ask, why did you stop? Oh, well, apparently we're opening that drawer today. And this is why curiosity can create connections so quickly. It makes people feel worth discovering. Not impressive, not entertaining, interesting. There's a difference. You don't have to perform for a curious person. They'll find the story in the tiny things. Why you always sit facing the door. Why you hate the sound of styrofoam. Why you suddenly became obsessed with gardening at 47. There is a reason, and they want the director's commentary. But curiosity matters even more in long relationships, because people change. The person you knew 3 years ago has had new experiences, new disappointments, new ideas, and possibly developed a completely unnecessary opinion about air fryers. People update. Curiosity notices. It asks, who are you now? Without assuming the answer is the same as it was 5 years ago. And maybe that's why some people are so easy to talk to. They don't make you feel like you're being interviewed. They make you feel like there's still something about you worth finding out. So here's a human pattern worth noticing. Pay attention to the people who ask the second question. The first question might be polite. The second one? That's usually where curiosity lives. And if someone came to mind while watching this, send this to them. Because curious people spend a lot of time making other people feel interesting and seen. Maybe it's time someone reminded them they're pretty interesting too.